Greetings, hello, and welcome back to more Long War of the Chosen. We got an HQ assault. You know, we had a long mission yesterday, we're gonna have a long mission today. Let's see how it goes. Now, I did check before loading into the mission. We no longer have an unknown enemy on the list of enemies for the mission, but a sectopod. Whoa, shocker, everybody's surprised.
Menace 1-5. Infiltrate and investigate the area. Expect heavy resistance. Neutralize all hostile contacts.
It's not a city center map. Wonderful. Let's see who we sent out first here.
Your queen listens.
Starting a little bit far back from the first row of buildings, which can sometimes mean that you get a lot of fighting before you even get to your high ground. Maybe we have some rocks over there we can use.
Moving on.
Let's see.
Running.
Gonna spread out a little bit.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Merci, je bouge.
I kind of think we're gonna immediately get the airdrops. I don't see any situation where I wouldn't airdrop pyro here. I think we're just gonna get both airdrops in. I mean, you lose a little bit flexibility, right, of having a weird situation and if I could airdrop my Sonic and he throws a grenade and then everything's gonna be peachy, but yeah. Let's just have the airdrops out of the way.
Sir, yes, sir!
I'm on it, Captain.
Any rocks? No. We have a thing over there, a turret. I don't think anybody said anything about, hey, there's a turret.
I'm covering that area.
It's strange, but okay. That sectopod sounded so close. I just don't think that's it actually is that close. They usually never are.
Aye, sir.
Is there anyone else
No time like the
nearby
present.
here? It's the turret. We get it.
What is it this time?
There was something else here. I guess it was another turret, I think.
Moving to
I mean, this is not a terrible group to open up on.
Time to move.
We don't have fantastic openers anyway. Like, we don't have saturation fire. We have some grenades here. That could work. Could do some work here. And of course the good old let them run into me.
You better keep me covered. I'm keeping a lookout.
Or lead the target shenanigans, which basically is let them walk into me without letting them walk into me. I mean, oh, two snipers would lead the target. I guess the other one is someone else. Yeah, we'll see how they move. I think we might just actually shoot these guys unless they disappear in a weird way.
No time like the present. Ready to watch a real assassin at work?
Okay, okay. The drone pod. Don't see the second one right now, so
We are
let's
without
keep our
limit.
distance. And I think we might just. Where's Jet? Can you be where that? Let's just shut down the surveillance drone.
I'd leave it alone, Commander.
Massive Trojan kill here. And then if the hunter drone is basically then alone, on its own, without its trusted partner, set, then we can full override it and have it as a little buddy for the rest of the mission.
On our way. We've got bogeys.
Yeah.
Readying weapon.
I'll take care of it.
Yeah, I need to chill here a little bit. And by chill, I mean just camp.
I have it covered.
Wait for a better opportunity.
Bien reçu. J'ouvre grand les yeux.
If they cross my path, they die.
I would have been okay if that group would have stayed up here, came even down here, we would have taken the engagement. This feels... like, the initial concealment animation is always like a huge advantage. My first engagement. Not getting value out of it, and only having a tiny group like that feels kind of bad.
Affirmative, sir.
I think we aren't forced for engagement here, we could retreat.
Are you sure it's safe?
Now, that drone. Where are the turrets? This one is stunned, so it doesn't have a detection range. This turret should be far enough away. I think we can do a full override here.
I'm not sure it will do you any good.
It'd be a shame if it was in the detection range of somebody else and we lost our concealment this way. Looking fine. Yeah. Only close to being detected here. Cool.
You know it.
And yes, that drone is concealed. If you are concealed when you full override an enemy, your target will be concealed.
That's right. Let the expert
I'll shoot
handle it.
anything that moves.
Okay. I'll wait.
You were supposed to do this. Now I do have lead the target on both.
I'll
I guess I just wasn't seeing it after the move.
Finally.
And just bring you over to the rest of the squad.
I tire of waiting.
There's a turret up here, but I'm fairly certain that's way outside of
What is it
protection
this
range.
time?
Alright, we're gonna wait one more turn. If they continue to walk around here, we might just kill these guys just to get going. I want to secure some high ground for my snipers.
I'll be watching. It's getting cool. Every shot counts.
I'll cover you.
I'll cover you from here.
Positioning now. You do see him. Okay, who has the blue screens? I think you have the blue screens. Let's just lead the target on the longbow. You're gonna lead the target on the priest.
Scanning.
Everybody else, or almost everybody else, are watchers.
All reliable.
Let me chill up here.
No time like the present.
Even if I spot something else, now it's too late to change my mind, yeah?
Stay alert.
I can't rush this, you know?
I'm watching for them.
Ready or not, here I come.
Like, for example, seeing a random sector port, you would think, yeah, maybe I want to open up on the sector port. Nah, it's usually fine. Get the shot on the mech.
Whoa! Gonna need a mop up over here!
Je me débrouille.
Seriously, Jet? Couldn't you let somebody with a real weapon do the damage there? About taking down these turrets.
Vous avez vu ça?
I wonder if there's a magic angle here where I can see the sector port like through the doors. There is. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna steady and hope that it's still there next turn.
On my way. I'm covering that area.
Good to shut down on this thing, just to get the some Trojan damage in. Maybe we can even just snipe it here. Yeah, maybe just snipe plus combat protocol is gonna be a kicker here.
These guys sure can take a pounding.
Spotted.
Looking forward to it.
Watch this.
If I see anything, I'm shooting it.
What are you trying to tell me, game? But we have some company. Please don't all eat my overwatches that I had for the priest.
Die already.
Suddenly they don't seem so tough.
Do we still see the sectopod? We do not, but I mean there's probably somewhere a sectopod-sized hole in my movement radius. No, not even. Okay, whatever. How are we looking for a little grenade here?
Grenade!
We brought plenty of grenades. We got the cover destruction talents. Let's make use of it. And you, for some reason, can't see any one of those exposed guys. Cool. What about you then? How do I get this codex? Move there and get the mute on. We can move there and get the Spectre. Not psionic shenanigans.
Almost. Keep your space pants on.
Nope, nothing in line here. I guess we can just still fire the mute on.
This one's as dead as they get.
And then you're just gonna move over
Pas de soucis,
here.
chef.
It should get line of sight on the Spectre. Get out of here.
Ça se voit tout de suite que je gère.
Say the same thing.
All right.
Let's do a focus fire on the codex. You had no targets, I remember. We'll just see if you can get here a little double tap value. We might cause a split, but low HP codex up top, it's probably easy to kill. Oh, I guess we're not steadied anymore. But wait a second. Oh, I get focus fire on you? Because you're the original. The one left behind is the clone. No. Mhm.
In his face!
I actually think we wanna take down the sector here.
That one was ugly anyway.
And run and they get ever vigilant Overwatch, but the codex might just teleport, right? Unless We do a zap and disorient here. MVP. Alright.
Understood. Moving
And
out.
Skeeter.
Pay attention.
I have it covered.
It's a Skeeter boy. Let's see you later, Codex. He wasn't very good at rhyming. Never mind, they have Shadow Step, right? There was something. I remember. But honestly, this should get disabled by Disorient. Like normally perks like Shadow Step that do get disabled by this. I don't know why that's not happening here.
Reloading.
Or am I just imagining things? Let's just see if we can flush kill it. If not, we have a holo targeting.
It's still out there.
How do you feel about flushing?
C'est faisable.
That's pretty good flush.
Alors, qu'est-ce que tu dis de ça?
Alright, safety evac. I don't think we're gonna need it, but
This is Firebrand.
most of the time I think it's a
Hold tight.
good habit to have.
Bullets! How convenient.
Reloading now. I'll handle it.
Alright, I'm just gonna chill a turn here.
Ready. I could do this all day.
Then probably check if we can reacquire that sectopod next turn. Let's not rush anything here. I mean, that was all the enemies we saw so far, right? Outside of the sectopod. What's that? Spectre Mutant group. Group came over on the left, and the two drones on the side. It's kind of the enemies we've seen so far.
What is it this time?
Mutant group, not alerted. No shields next to their names or anything. Okay, and we have a target down there. Kinda tells me the sectopod might be around somewhere there.
Your queen listens.
Does anyone else see that thing? No. Alright, let's just move up to the building here.
Dois pouvoir faire ça. There.
It looked like the sectopod is completely alone, like completely
I'm going.
one robot group.
Okay.
He has no friends.
Fine, fine.
Which is, you know, sectopod bullying in my opinion, but
Affirmative. Moving out.
not much we can do about it. I think you need to reload. Even though that means my strongest Overwatch is not active.
I'll shoot anything that moves.
I wish a drone had some, you know, hunker down or Overwatch button. A I don't want to move you this turn button. Let me just pick something. Oh, that's a rainbow group, isn't it?
Still trying to
J'ai
get
des troupes
this.
d'advent en visuel. The others were just never that.
I took my whole squad to kill the officer, but hey, he's dead. I'm not. Grenadier in the back, downstairs, rather. Who's the shield bearer? So's the priest. And he's bearing shields, okay. Problem is with the shield bearer doing his stuff. Well, there's two problems. First of all, my grenade will not snap on top. Oh, there it is. On top of the thing. That really where I want to snap though? Because there's a guy on the side here, right? Yeah. What kind of insanities do we have? 85 on the sentry. Now the priest has an aura removing all mental effects, so not do too much about the insanity. We can't take out the priest, and that's gonna be tricky. Like, we can't really fight through the wall here. As long as the wall is still there, let's put it that way. Alternatively, we could also just throw a incendiary grenade. We still have incendiary bombs though, that's bad.
Grenade out!
I'm not familiar with freaking gunners having covering fire. Like, really? They do. Since when? I'm not sure that really improved my overall situation here. I might just have to command you for a second one or so. I wanna see the purifier. I also kinda wanna get another side on the Lancer up top if I can. I don't want to just sacrifice the drone. I could fly here, zap the Lancer, but then again the priest will kill the stun. Why we're here. Gives me a little bit more vision. Decision. How do we do this? Right, maybe I actually fly the drone off to the side here. Somewhere where it's not immediately killed by those guys. I'm kind of thinking I command and grenade again. Open up the front, kill the two front guys, kill the Purifier, kill the Stun Lancer, and then hope that it's good enough for this turn. I can't command you. You're on Overwatch. Unit on Overwatch cannot be commanded. Any chance that we can get eyes on the purifier inside? That block there? Not gonna happen.
Watch this.
But yeah, if the priest reaches him, that thing is gonna go out the window. But he kinda needs to reach me first.
That'll make him think twice. Maybe even 3 times.
Okay. Terrible. I think I wanna meet for here. Grenadier over on the other side is not sitting well with me. Looked like he zapped himself there. I think you're just gonna gun the sentry. Any chance that we maybe... Okay, if I dash here, we might get an overwatch on that guy. That's the best we have. Do you have a chance to just snipe the purifier? No, we can't see him through this window. Can't see him from blue move, and if we more than blue move, then we can't shoot at the same time. Don't have a bondmate, and we don't have a command anymore. Okay, so it's really just... What about you? You could give away a teamwork to Jet, and then Jet... the command over here. And then we run and gun, shoot that guy, but man, that's sitting with a sniper this far, this close to the front lines here, feels not good. That being said, can they really come in? And who can come in? Yeah, active 5. That is a purifier, a sentry, a priest, a grenadier, and a shield bearer. Sentry is out of the picture. Purifier were taken out of the picture. Wish there was a position back here somewhere where I get that line of sight, but it's really just there. And if it's you dash here. And we hope the overwatch actually triggers on that guy and not on somebody else.
I am moving out.
In case somebody comes up here again, I think I want you a little bit further left, so we flanking that from squad side. What do you see there? You see the shield bearer.
C'est comme vous voudrez. Couchez!
No time like the present.
Alright, there's still not an alert. We know I have a target here. I want to keep an eye on these guys there. I might just actually sneak into that corner cover.
I have it covered.
He was in the area suppression radius, so he was still counted as suppressed.
That is not good.
Oh, surprised he didn't hit his buddy there.
Not even close.
We're not taking Overwatch shots today, eh? Full mind control on that.
Perhaps the elders were right.
Ready for a little.
The drone pods.
I am a child of the gods.
Yeah, aren't we all? Okay, first things first. I need to see this priest here. So you don't have any covering fire, and that's why your Overwatches didn't trigger. Not happy. Anyway, do you see the priest? You do not. Do you see the priest? Yes, but you're not flanking. Could we do this? Gun.
Personal.
Yes, up close and personal. Exactly. The sniper mortar. Did you just miss a 96 there?
Damn, what the hell's wrong with me?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. No offense, but Jet's mind control, that's kind of important. Still 13 left. That is a lot. I mean, we can do poor man's run and gun.
You have nothing to fear from them.
Okay. Game over.
Hey! Down, thousands to go. If I go here, I have line of sight on that shield bearer.
Ouais, j'y vais. Elle est coriace, son armure. Je l'aurai la prochaine fois.
That was a good one.
Taken care of.
The combat rush going here. I think we're gonna bring Jet back here. Where you don't see the shield bearer. What? Where do you see him from that tile? Vanya sees him on there, but the tile between the two, no, no chance. I wanted to stand there for the hey, you're standing next to your buddy bonus.
They're all going to end up the same way.
You guys still not on alert. I like the way you're thinking. I really hope you're not gonna reveal Milos there next turn. We have a little insanity. I kind of wish you had Fuse, by the way. Fuse would have been so nice here. Okay. So this guy here is going to be stunned for another turn. This guy's panicked.
Yes. I'm covering that area.
Looking forward to it.
Hold on! I'm reloading!
I don't want to waste a grenade on that grenadier though next turn. We'll see. We'll see how we handle him. Guys, this is... holy shit. Wasn't even concerned. That was... no, that's a normal way what the mutants take sometimes. Milos was in a completely safe position. Professional XCOM streamer right here. Advanced tactics. You wouldn't understand. Also, I need a new set of pants. Anyway. That away.
You know it.
Okay, Mr. Grenadier, what do we do with you, though? Combat protocol is not ready. I mean, we could just volume of fire. 42. Auto targeting. Putting focus fire. Need to control the second drone to repair first drone. Any chance that we have any shots here? You're 55 on that guy. We might as well take it, I guess. Like, I don't wanna... Flash would have the higher chance to hit, but I don't want to flash him, right? I don't want him to move. At least not... like, he could move to a way worse position. So I think we're just gonna volume of fire that guy. And to figure something out for the other guy, but that's something for later this turn, Commander, to worry about. That also helps. Destroying his cover or reducing it to half cover. Plus focus fire, plus auto targeting, plus bond mate attack same target. Plus minimum damage. What more could you want? Taking a few 50% shots. We still have the soul fire. That is pretty good though. Take that, and then you can soul fire the other guy. Yeah, it's not it was not a great engagement here, so
Do you think we used enough? before they kill you.
Reloading my weapon.
There's a good chance that the mutant group comes out the door here. And that gonna have
If
some
they
fighting.
move, they
Pay
die.
attention.
It's a good chance that they finally might have heard me shooting and... No, they didn't. I went back up top though.
I'll blast them to bits.
We have a Berserker, an Elite Mutant, a Heavy Mech. Blackbird Commander, and what are you? A Vanguard? I haven't seen a single van here. Not sure what that guy's doing. Root. Leave my drone alone.
Adjusting aim.
This door opened up. So they walked out here. The one mutant wasn't able to find the path, so he came up top. So they're down here. We probably want to skedaddle a little bit to the left, I think. Okay. That being said, though, we don't see the vanguards. Need a stasis on that. I think what we definitely need is a grenade. I really wish it would highlight these the cover things here. Console that the mutant is taking cover behind.
Grenade!
Neat. Okay, destroyed it anyway. And it destroyed the cover for the sectoid. Alright, that was a pretty good grenade. What about here? We do have Stunner back online, so we could stun the Berserker. Probably need to handle the Vanguard though. We can't actually see him. I'm all the way here. I'm not a huge fan of.
Affirmative. Moving on.
"30 enemies left. 5 we have currently active. We know another 6 and the 2 drones, 8 here. That's all the math I'm gonna do. Muton buddy? I don't like that it leaves me without ammo, but next turn I guess we just reload and shoot somebody else. Okay, what do we actually see here with these guys? The Berserker and the
Don't mind
Sectoid.
if I do. No, he takes -5 for damage.
I think I will, so if the mutants come out and we have a fight in that direction, go in here and being able to grapple and take some high ground might be quite nice. So let's
All right.
move you up a little bit.
Got a bunch of ammo in here.
You only see the Berserker, okay. fairly certain Wing Jolt kills the mech. I'm gonna get a little bit away from that potential mutant flank.
I tire of waiting.
Still chilling around out here. That's still more valuable. Ooh. It's all the way over there, okay. What now? We don't have that many actions left here.
Heading to that location.
I should probably, just for safety reasons, verify that we actually stun this berserker. It's 100%. It's a fairly good chance for a stun. This is not a fairly good chance for a kill.
The target is still standing.
Stay alert.
Yeah, so now what? Let's keep the double tap for something that's not stunned for the next 2 turns. I might even just move up and steady or something. I know. I mean, nah, that's a lot of hit points. We need to kill him sooner or later. Oh, that works. Yes, I didn't need the stun there. Vector's gonna AoE resurrect, isn't he? And doing that from a really annoying position in the back.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Alright, first question is, can you grapple somewhere up top? Do you see the sectoid? Yes. At a great position? Absolutely not.
I was thinking the same thing!
Can we support you in this endeavor? Just take a pot shot here at the sectoid. Gets the holo targeting up. Bond mate is taking same target.
Ugh, not even close.
90.
Anytime now.
You see the sectoid in the back. Well, no, but you don't have to. Okay, then we insanity this guy.
Watch this.
Watching. Fake size zombies as usual. Yeah, we know the trick.
No time like the present.
Alright, now they have their shields. They know where we are. Loot the Vanguard though. How close are they? Like 3 tiles away from spotting Olga. Do we see a hunter drone over there? I wonder if we can just sneak in a quick shutdown there. Everything but not the drone, huh? Yeah, no, that angle is probably not gonna work out for me. But hunter drone is never just a hunter drone, right? So there's a second drone nearby. Maybe we can get eyes on that.
I tire of waiting.
Same thing, different drone. I saw something though.
Finally. I didn't come here to play with toys, Commander.
That doesn't answer my question on what I do with the Vanguard, but hey, it next turn commander's problem. We might just have to throw a fire grenade at him or something. Or is there a chance we can get flank shots through this window and through this window? No, not really actually. Not actually. He's only panicked, so he still gets his CCS shots if I move close to him right now. So that's also not great. Talk about also not great. You're gonna need to reload.
Pas de soucis, chef.
Fire grenade him next turn. This feels aggressive, but it's like the same distance as where she is, so I guess kind of makes sense.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Drone plant the tree. We can maybe use the drone against the Berserker if he comes in. Yeah, no, doesn't look like they're activating. They're dedicated on some weird flanking maneuver here. Did I ever mention that I don't like the beam grenade launcher sometimes? No? First time. First time you hear that, probably.
Grenade!
Okay. So now he's burning. That's not gonna kill him, but at least that disables his CCS. We can do some Soulfire here for some extra damage. And then I don't know. Combat Protocol next turn or so. Just not worry about him this turn. Sneaky drone coming behind the rocks here.
C'est comme vous voudrez.
Ready.
Looking forward to it.
On this, I think we're gonna hold this position.
Now these should come in handy.
Reloading. I'll handle it.
Je passe en vigilance.
That first shot is always crucial.
Looks like we got a party. I think I maybe should have given an 8 protocol to Vanya. Circus not having a good day. Oh, talking about people not having a good day. Hi. Okay. So when I said you usually want to take an L-shaped engagement, this is not what I meant. Like, you're supposed to be the L, not in the target of the L. Anyway. Let me actually take this shot to trigger combat rush here.
I have eliminated the target.
Mind you trigger on crit. Oh, when you kill an enemy. 5-turn cooldown. It's time to wait for a 5-turn cooldown on this economy. So what happened to the Vanguard? I think he's still there, just the cover degraded, and that's why I no longer see him, which is kind of bad. That means I can't combat protocol him. What we could do is be a little bit brave here. And we charge the mutants. Convinced that we can kill him this turn, and so basically just take cover in this direction here to the left.
I'm going.
When I say we kill them, doesn't necessarily mean we kill them. We could also just burn them. I'm hoping that this takes down this rock that the right mutant is hiding behind.
Grenade!
Kind of committing. I can't get you out of that position. You're on Overwatch now. Okay, it did destroy the rock. It does give me some nice line of sight here on the rest of the party. Also destroyed your cover. Man, that cover destruction is working out very nice. And that muton is gonna be a problem. Drone flank not quite working out. Alright, first things first. You see that guy. It's the only one you see. Might as well scare him a little. Wait, yeah. Exactly what I had in mind.
That one was ugly anyway. Crab-faced!
Okay. Now, where's that position that I'm talking about, where I don't see the guys on the left? Gonna take the muton, I guess here? Yeah, kinda also wanna see Jet. No idea what to do about the last muton though.
Ouais, j'y vais. J'ai un peu esquinté la cible.
That looked good. Okay, enjoyed that. We can also probably just snipe him and death from above move to safety here.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Biggest threat for me right now is the Vanguard down here. I guess he can walk around, come up here. I want to keep the high ground if I can. No, I think I should just do a tactical retreat here.
Fun is in the chase.
Here's a question. Would Perry tank this guy? But then we needed to do something about that drone. And am I okay with losing concealment? What do we have left? We have 7 active right now, so we have 13 enemies left, which is probably going to be another... Well, no, one of them is this guy, so it's 12 left. The sector pod. 8 enemies in the command pod. Not having reconcealment means we don't have any scanning protocols, so it's really just face walking into the command pod, which is never great, but by that time we have snipers on the roof here and we can just, you know, activate, fall back, snipe. It's fine. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move this little drone over here. Activate that other drone there. Interesting. Then I guess we can just probably jolt it. Doesn't quite kill it, but then you can, I guess, Reaper. You don't have no, you do have Whirlwind. So yeah, you can just attack the drone and then park yourself next to the Muton, and then the Muton's gonna attack this drone instead of you because I'm an idiot and put the drone right next to it. But it is what it is. That's the guy. Already see that Sector Commander resurrecting 50 million zombies here in a second.
I can sense your fear. That's why I what I want.
You know, if the Bladestorm kills the Muton, then he doesn't get to attack the drone. Okay, leaves me with you. I'm gonna check if we get eyes on the Vanguard. We get.
Do you think we used enough?
Bit of a gamble here. Yeah, might not have been the smartest move today. That might not have been the smartest move. Oh, he's still burning. Okay. So he kind of reburned last turn or so. Oh, he's coming for me anyway. And Bladestorm hit anyway.
Nice kill.
Adjusting aim.
But that did anything. How in the what kind of line of sight is that?
Fire over here!
1 point of real damage.
Got some armor in here.
Grenades left. And Sector over here, we have the, whatever that guy is, Grenadier over there. Vanguard is still there. He disappeared again from my vision. Who understands this game?
I suppose I do owe you that much.
Well, the shield bearer is in an interesting position.
C'est faisable. Ça se voit tout de suite que je gère.
I'm not sure if that was actually the sector pod in the background or if that's just that forklift that, you know, wants to be a sector pod when it grows up. I'm not sure what the sector commander did this turn.
keep your distance, just in case.
Grenadier taken care of. For this turn, at least. Don't think we have amazing shots against that sectoid, but also kind of don't want to use another grenade or anything. $27 is actually real bad though. Use move one regular and one fire grenade against the command pod. Should be enough. On the other hand, it's a sectoid commander. What's he gonna do? Command some sectoids? Give line of sight? No. So if I fall you back.
Bien sûr.
I'm on the move.
Line of sight from there. Cool. But I didn't want to have happen.
So, if there's one thing the Elders blessed me with, it's patience.
Don't wait for me.
Scanning.
I'll cover you from here.
No longer burning.
That was easy.
Oh, he's lagging. He's like, no, screw that, I'm out of here.
Oh, I didn't hit anything.
Careful there, somebody might get hurt. Oh, hi.
These insects are getting annoying.
Yes, Avenger is actually getting some value every now and then here. I think we're just gonna do cyclic here. As long as one of them hits, he's gonna be toast. I mean, what are the odds of 50% shots? Okay. Whew.
I'll check it out. I'm doing the best I can.
Okay, all I wanted, the holo targeting. Getting the 4 damage is icing on that cake. Problem is, you can't see that guy. You can though.
That'll make them think twice. Maybe even 3 times. That was for Delta 23! Or was that 32?
Okay.
Fortunately, we don't have line of sight on that guy. We also don't have combat protocol ready, so I guess we're just gonna wait. See what the Vanguard thinks of next.
Reloading. I'm covering that area.
I think he's probably running towards the sector port. That's the only idea I have here.
No pressure.
Looking forward to it.
This is where we dropped in. Maria is like, a double move away from the landing zone. It's the farthest she's ever been from the Shire.
Je repars à l'attaque.
What is it this time?
Not debating anything, we're just gonna move forward.
I got it.
Copy with somebody else. Let's just move up with the snipers so they can scout a bit. Seemed like a good idea at that time.
I have to reload this gun. I'll shoot anything that moves.
Fine, fine.
Okay,
Affirmatif.
everybody reloaded.
I can't rush this, you know?
I'm covering that area.
He is so close. Oh, can we find something here? What about here?
No time like the present.
Nope.
I'll be there before you know it.
The Overwatchers to the front.
This stuff is heavy, you know.
All right.
Onto the high ground, or what's left of it. Or just in a position where we can grapple to some high grounds. Yep. Come up top.
J'y suis déjà.
Stay alert.
Sir, you know patience is a virtue.
Watching for
Covering
activity.
now.
Where's Sector Bot?
No time like the present.
I am totally confused here.
Je dois pouvoir faire ça.
Yes. Understood. Moving out.
Get you to that other spot. Okay, let's go there.
Alright.
I got it.
There.
Please tell me
Oh.
there's a reason we're poking around this place.
Chill. Jet has a move left. Let's get him up.
All right.
But
C'est comme vous voudrez.
and I guess Ruben should probably join the party down there. I'm feeling so much better already. Like the having our snipers now on the rooftops, on two different rooftops also to have different firing angles.
I'll be watching.
I'll shoot
Should
anything
really
that
help with the
moves.
last 13 enemies after we've killed 40 something. Now the music's like, okay, enough combat music. Is Sectopod running away? I think that is a no. But is that the Sectopod I saw before, or is that a different one? We need to run and gun. Can we grapple? At 100% on the Sectopod, we can take him out. Easy peasy. If that doesn't look like a chaining drone target, I don't know what does. Here's something weird. We're gonna aid protocol our friendly drone friend. And then we're gonna jolt onto the mech. I thought it was just screwing of me by not showing the Sectopod highlighted, but no. Absolutely did not hit him. But anyway, Taxman can finish off the mech.
I'm on fire!
You can tap the shield bearer there,
Now you're starting to piss me off.
then disable the Sectopod. Small stun, we'll have to do. And then needs to move up. Cyclic fire Sectopod next turn.
On our way.
I think Ruben's gonna might merge. No, I thought I had line of sight here. Damn.
I love that sound.
Then you're gonna sit in the half cover here.
Heading to that location.
We should take some shots. We're just gonna go over there, and Pyro, I guess, comes in here.
This stuff is heavy, you know.
I have it
I'm
covered.
keeping a lookout.
Wow. That guy, he really hates drones, huh? Good on a single target. No amount of combat protocol helps against that. Can we see the shield bearer? We kinda can. Oh, we have a flank on him. is you're gonna need to run and gun, reload, and then you can shoot somebody. Shield bearer. I guess you're the only one who can do something about the shield bearer. Crit him.
Shot wide.
Definitely not a crit. I guess we have to kill the sectopod through the shields then. No biggie.
Yes.
Or we stun him again this turn. That's also an option. Who's left? 44. I guess you should be able to deadeye with blue screens. That's 22.
Locked and ready to roll.
Okay. Not a huge fan of having Yorick out there. So what we could do here, what we will do, I guess, let's do a friendly stasis.
Watch this.
Just so it doesn't get targeted by everybody.
Looking forward to it.
Not the best first impression.
Anybody keeping count how often this mission I forgot to use interference? When I needed some removal of overwatches.
Oh, that guy definitely should have stayed home. I'm on the move.
Oop.
It is down.
Okay. 9 enemies remaining. That's the command bot and the Vanguard that ran away.
Ouais, j'y vais.
All right.
I'm waiting on you.
My current theory is that this is the command building.
Moving off.
Although everything was kind of on the left more so far. I don't know. I don't
I'll
know.
check it out. I'm keeping a lookout.
I think I definitely want to move you up somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, this thing might be in the way for Maria. Maybe we can just go here. In worst case, we can grapple over to that thing.
All this walking's wearing me out.
Canon cool.
I'll be prepared, Commander.
Oh boy.
That one.
Transtat vent repéré.
It's not something I want to have happen when I'm just repositioning my snipers.
C'est pas ça qu'on cherche. Vous avez vu ça?
Oh, it counts as an attack.
I can't let that slide.
Alright, so probably fire grenade here for the general and the sentry. Just start with that.
Grenade out!
Not get the burn on the general, that's not good. Then I'm thinking... Enjolt here, killing the vanguard, severely cripping the longbow. What do we want to do with the first action now? Decent command radius. Let's do get some. But I was thinking we could hit the fun button,
Vengeance is at hand.
go in onto the gunner, sentry, finish off the longbow, maybe even have still power left for the sergeant. Might trigger a turret or two though in the process.
Easier than expected.
Of 3. There's a third one somewhere here, there. Yeah, I'll reconsider the attack on there. Oh, hang on. This guy. Because we have the 5% grace, but other than that, guaranteed damage.
I always get what I want.
And we come back for the sentry, 10 damage, yeah. I love good Reaper chain.
That's why I'm the queen.
Need 9 for that guy.
Keep your distance, just in case.
I guess we can just finish him off this way.
That'll make them think twice. Maybe even 3 times.
Okay, so it's really just the general at this point. Everything else is either panicked, on fire, well, I guess in the turrets. Attack the general. A fairly risky thing to do here. There's a chance we set him on fire. There's also a good chance that he will then run away, right? And hopefully that gives us line of sight on the turrets. Some sniping. Okay. At least on one of them. Feeling. Yeah.
Watch this. Oh yeah, you look like you need a beating.
You don't see the turret. Okay.
Je dois pouvoir faire ça.
So I'm thinking we single target suppress. We move you up somewhere where you can finish off that turret. Ah, that's not where I wanted to move at all. Doesn't matter. The general has somebody he can flank here. Then having somebody, a second target he can flank is not gonna make things worse.
Target eliminated. I'm running low on ammo.
So we're gonna suppress him and put a lead the target on him. Maybe that's enough damage if the suppression hits and the lead the target hits in a good way. Maybe the suppression is enough on its own. No, okay, so lead the target also hits.
I just hope
Nice
they
Overwatch it there. You must be, yeah, you're on 1 ammo, okay. Okay, one target left.
On ne s'arrête pas.
It's about time I add you to the trophy room.
Fail safe, right? I'm not taking damage here. Superior PCS. Let's go.
Positive confirmation. Area secured. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
No enemies left. No threats on the map.
If I see
Watching for
anything,
activity.
I'm shooting it.
We took a couple bruises here and there, but I think that's fine. For big HQ assault, taking 1 point of damage here and there is fine. Considering the abysmal position we were fighting off from for most of the mission. 262 damage. There's some clutch cyclic fires there. And hey, a specialist, 118 damage still. It's not bad. That drone full override also really helped. It's a fantastic picture, by the way. Can you just say that? Yeah, look at those damage numbers for our snipers. Like usually your main damage dealers on HQ assault. They're kind of just present. But again, this was also a kind of greedy HQ assault. We didn't bring a single Master Sergeant. Well, no, we brought 1 single Master Sergeant because we wanted to get XP on many people.
20 years of peace and prosperity will not
cannot be undone by the reckless actions of a few misguided dissidents today. We stand with the elders. Trust in their wisdom, and we shall overcome this crisis.
Let's see. We got a promotion here. Or yet another Shadow Strike Saturation Fire. Wanna take aggression, but I think we should probably take Lone Wolf. We'll come back to you. And we're gonna get another double tapper. 15 AP remaining, Tradecraft. We're just gonna take it now instead of taking it at the start of a mission and being disappointed how little it provides. And over here, finally rapid reaction. Man, like Overwatch range, I like Overwatch Rangers, right? I really like them, but it's so long until they actually get that performance boost, the multi-attack. Whole bunch of alloys and crystals, supplies, an elite suppressor, okay. Bunch of data pads we can sell, or research, or whatever, and a whole bunch of corpses that we probably mostly don't need, except, you know, Mutant Elite, Sector Bot, and that's it. No Andromeda on them. But yeah, getting the second sector pod right after the invasion, really nice extra. Did we get anyone on that mission for bondage? Not really. Supplies. Okay, it looks like 2 points of the strength jumped over here into Western Europe. And then 1 point went into East Asia. There was also some discussion about if I had run... So we don't know where the invasion of West Asia came from initially, right? So if I had run the HQ assault first, it would have made the invasion easier. That being said, we defeated the invasion and strength didn't go down here. So that tells me that the invasion must have come actually from New Arctic. So this is at least strength 6 now. It needed to be strength 8 to start the invasion, and then we killed 2 points of strength by defeating the invasion. Do we keep intel here? Strength 5? I guess it's kind of the only region where we still run intel, huh? And yeah, this is also not going to be a great contact in terms of running missions. Yeah, we might just have to do keep running intel here. We can go full supply here. We know there's no faceless here, right? We had a retaliation, something? I don't know. G in there. Yeah, Lit 2, nah, Strength 5 region, probably not. Was not planned with a boost. We're gonna have that troop column from the covert action here soon. So we get a few more missions that way. Infiltrate on Princess, very nice.
Signals coming through clear.
Strength 6. Yeah, we're not gonna do anything just yet. Now, the strength will not go down here, because not only is there no way in, but there's also no way out. So that's not 100% useful for us. DP is actually available. As we've learned, and he's the best candidate for like the Haven duty. Being an officer and a psionic and fairly high rank. I guess we have also the black side that we can start relatively soon. Probably wanna wait until the supply rate is done, and then we might infiltrate it. We have a bunch of people that are tired, that need some rest after the invasion or the other missions. Yeah, and the other question is, and I'm just gonna leave that out here. So we can of course do the covert actions to kill the last chosen, that guy. We could also just to, you know, play the mission again, let him get full knowledge and play an Avenger defense. Ideally, you always want to kill all the chosen before they get full knowledge and can launch the Avenger defense, but maybe it would be interesting if people are interested in it to see how that Avenger defense mission looks and why you generally want to avoid it. I'm open. Oh, actually, no, invasion was here, so it could not have come from. Yeah, no, must have come from here. Okay. Also, vigilance 15 in a fresh contacted region. It's a little bit crazy. I'm tempted to just contact India just to get the bonus here. The recovery is a little bit faster. I don't know if that actually makes any difference. The other alternative is, since we have like contacts out the zoo and we have a good amount of intel, right? Could also just go to Eastern US, get that facility available. I guess India is also trapped. No, it's not quite trapped between two liberated regions. Now, I kind of want to have India.
Setting course for the Indian Regional Zone.
And we are about to be finished with our research. At that point, we're just gonna spam data pads and data things. So that's fine. What's this again? West Africa. Yeah, okay, no, that was not relevant. Let me just... I think we're gonna set up the mission first before I do the covert action. What do we got? Vigilance. Scouting party with whatever. It says sector pod. I hope it actually has one. Getting 4 sector pod Rex. I'm assuming we get one from that supply rate. Would really set us up nicely. Alright. Any squad fully available? These guys would be. Let's get the drift squad going. We want 1 sharpshooter here, at least. Not go. Oh well, you're Master Sergeant anyway. Hey, look, you've been on Haven duty the whole time. Let's just have you on a regular mission. I mean, this works. An officer, I got a gunner, I got double grenades, and got sniping. Alright, let me quickly sort out the equipment here. Squad is ready to go. I guess the downside here is a little bit that we don't really have anyone outside of Mick here who still needs XP. So we're kind of wasting a little bit XP, or I guess every Master Sergeant contributes their kill XP towards him. I think it's, but not fully, yes, like half their kill XP goes to the one guy who's not Master Sergeant. I don't know. I don't know exactly how it works. That being said, I'm too lazy to figure out another squad. They are all on full willpower. And we've had a lot of squads that were focused on leveling up people, so I think a lot of people need a little bit of rest or still have some wounds. So let's just, you know, send out the big boys.
Sky Ranger in position for deployment.
Wait. I'm still tempted by find the supply depot there. West Africa is 5. It could be that this supply ray that we're killing is coming from West Africa and then we reduce strength. Let's just see. Let's do something else and then we still have a couple days before the supply drop and the mission disappears. So, what do we want to do here? No, I was thinking getting the skirmisher, but then that's the only thing we do. I do like skirmishers a fair bit. I mean, we could just do the find a supply depot, and if it's looking too spicy, we just don't do it. Just run the covert action to run a covert action here. I'll be with anyone. Well, actually, no, Turtle is 1 XP away from promotion, right? 245? Yeah. Alright, cool.
We will begin the covert action immediately.
Okay, maybe we just do it at strength 5. Bring some of our higher ranking guys. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. This thing expires in 8 days. Yeah, let's just keep scanning. This is gonna be, we just crossed the 2-hour mark.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Immediately get the incendiary bombs.
I'll send word when the project is complete.
Oh, bomb training available. Oh, multiple. I know that this is a tier 1 bond currently, so let's get them upgraded to tier 2. Alright, looks like we're ready to go on that supply rate. Quick look tells us there are still 19 enemies here. Do we see a sector pod? No sector pods. Well, we'll see what we actually fight. Now we will fight what is listed there. I guess we're not getting a sector pod, but we're gonna have a mission. Considering we had 2 2-hour missions yesterday and today, I might actually take a day off when no new episode comes out, because otherwise I'm gonna be falling super behind in recording. Don't put down the pitchforks. We're gonna return to a normal schedule the day after. But for now, we're gonna put cut in here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.